Well, anybody who was outside today could feel how strong the wind was, but you could see it too. Trash cans like this that weigh nearly 50 pounds were blowing across the road. Protesters weren't the only ones with signs and flags. Members of the National Socialist Movement helped to put up these outside of Cobb's house. Crews are out here today at Boulevard and North 14th Street trying to fill some potholes that have been causing problems for a lot of drivers. This was the big name today here at the State Democratic Convention, George Sinner. MDU said they hope to have power back in New Leipzig by this afternoon, but as you can see behind me, power lines just west of the town are still down. Road conditions out here are pretty terrible right now. There's no estimate yet on the financial loss this fire caused, but the real cost is emotional. Past few years, the holidays haven't been very cheerful for Austin, but that's all changed now. Capital Curling Club is open to people of all ages and skill levels, and even beginners can rock by the end of their first day. From the outside, it looks like nothing has changed at Trinity High School.
This is the main foyer of Dickinson Trinity High School.
But inside, nothing is the same.
It's really hard for me to believe. I feel as if on Monday I'm just going to go back to Trinity and everything will be back to normal. It's not going to be, and Monday will be very, very difficult.
While administrators are now allowed back in the building, many teachers haven't seen the damage.
They are very devastated, and this is very emotional. This is not just a workplace. Trinity High School is a family, and this is their home. There's no estimate yet on the financial loss this fire caused, but the real cost is emotional.
And I've had family graduate from Trinity. My dad did, and growing up, knowing that I would be graduating, walking across the same stage they did, and then now realizing that that's not going to happen, it's heartbreaking.
It was really hard because all the last things that you look forward to doing in there, you're not going to be able to anymore.
Bishop David Kagan, along with Dickinson Catholic Schools, says the fire won't stop Trinity from educating its students and staying connected.
The circumstances of how this came to be is beyond our understanding right now. And our focus is to get back to teaching our kids.
While the fire destroyed most of the school's lobby, a few things that remained intact were a picture of Pope Francis and a crucifix.
It takes a lot to break a Titan family like this. We're tight and strong, and I mean, a little fire isn't going to change that. The school might be damaged, but the spirit of the school and the faculty, students, all the people that donate their time to the school, they're not just going to walk away from this. They're going to get stronger. We're going to get stronger together.
Monsignor Schumacher says the Trinity community will never forget this Ash Wednesday, but out of the ashes, students and faculty will rebuild. In Dickinson, I'm Marisa DeCandido, reporting for NBC North Dakota News. Emotions were still running high when Craig Cobb and Jeff Scoop made their way into the Leith Town Hall. But Scoop says he didn't come to Leith to start a fight.
We are not a hate organization. The media is constantly saying that we're white supremacists, we're bigots, we're racists, that we're a hate group. There's nothing about our organization that has anything to do with hate.
The commander of the National Socialist Movement made it clear that they were there to support Cobb's cause.
The National Socialist Movement is here today to defend Craig Cobb and his right to live here in this nation, in this city, in this town, in this county, and that right will not be abridged.
About 25 members of the National Socialist Movement came to Leith from Idaho, Oregon, and Michigan, along with some like-minded North Dakotans.
It is important for us to be here because we are fighting for white Americans in America. We don't hate. We're not about that.
They were trying to open up a dialogue with people from the community.
What brings you to this town?
We want to see people moving into the empty homes. We want to see revitalization, new businesses.
But protesters weren't the only ones with signs and flags. Members of the National Socialist Movement helped to put up these outside of Cobb's house.
Well, there's no doubt we'll be the majority in Leith. It's only a question of when.
The next fight in this ongoing battle could be in court.
Craig Cobb's civil rights will not be violated.
Both sides are threatening legal action, and the court proceedings will drag on for a lot longer than today's town hall meeting and accompanying protest. In Leith, I'm Marisa DeCandido reporting for NBC North Dakota News. Hitting the right notes isn't easy when a band can't play together. But support from across North Dakota has put the Trinity Band's movement back in motion.
I got emails and phone calls and text messages from all my colleagues that said, you know, whatever we can do to help, just let us know. The music community is, we're small in number, we're kind of spread out all over southwest North Dakota, but there's a lot of connection between everybody.
The band almost fell flat when it lost all its instruments and music in last week's fire.
We can either crumble under the pressure, or we can stand up, not make excuses, and give our absolute best.
But now they're practicing at Dickinson State with instruments from DSU and Jacobson Music Store in Dickinson.
It's a wonderful partnership, demonstrates the core values of the Dickinson community of coming together and believing in each other and doing things together.
And while the Trinity Band is getting a lot of help from DSU, they're also getting their music from Dickinson High School and Century in Bismarck.
I didn't think we were going to be able to practice this fast, and I'm very grateful we were able to. Band, we were always a big family from the beginning, and coming back together just has brought us closer because we know we need each other and we know we're always there for each other.
The band has a festival performance next Monday.